the show.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Quick release on the RPO. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the right. Makes the catch. It's Murphy. Breaks into the... Continues to fight for yards. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown Sooners! They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll leave it with him. Got the first down and more. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Mr. Two-Bits would be proud. The Gators standing up and hollering for a first down.
How does that cheer again?
Well, first you have to have the yellow shirt and the striped tie and go 2 bits, 4 bits, 6 bits, $1, all for the Gators. Stand up and holler. Pucks it out of the air. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
When you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple throw, but the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going to sit it down. You anticipate it. You throw it. You know he's going to come back and make that play for you.
The Gators in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. On first and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. Scrambling away. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. And just when they thought they had a chance to pull even, the flag wipes it out, and they'll have to go back to work. The Gators line it up with a first and goal. They'll run it. Russell to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here in the red zone.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Under fire. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. The official says no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got his man on the outside. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to throw again. Fires to the big fella. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quickly complete. Smashes, just shedding tackles. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Unloads quickly. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. LSU is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These Bayou Bengals have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they're capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Kentucky. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. You should see.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
When you play zone and you drop back, you're dropping back to a spot, and that means there's going to be holes, and the quarterback has to do a good job of reading it, seeing it, throwing it between those holes. He does a really nice job there. Makes the defense pay for playing zone coverage.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The give to the back. Runs through the tackle. Didn't get much done on that line. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Shoots it to the left. Finds a man by himself. Flying down the left side. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown Sooners! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest.
Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. Almost everything has gone their way so far, up 21-7, and they have it back. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Back to pass on second down. Picked off. A turnover in their own end. And he is taking it all the way back. Touchdown, Florida.
Great play by the defense, taking that back for a pick six. And as a quarterback, if you're going to throw to your running back, you've got to be accurate with it. Remember, they are not receivers. And if you make it difficult and tricky, bad things happen, and it did right there.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going to the running game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Back open in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. This crowd on hand trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. Finds the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Sooners decide to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Yes, the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action on first down. Looking left. The sure hands, it's Townsend. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26. And the Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the right. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Gator.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Coming out with it, it's Flanagan. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. Hauls it in. Turning it on. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Sooners are in the hurry-up.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Murphy. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And that one is incomplete. It's the end of the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period will be a second down. Wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. Wants to throw on first down. Big guy smells it. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And after that last touchdown toss, look out, Baker Mayfield record could be going down for single-game touchdown passes.
Yeah, and you think of all the great quarterbacks and the records that they put up with the Sooners, man. It's impressive. And this guy having himself a day, spreading the ball around, touchdowns palooza. What a nice day.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Finds his man. It's Townsend. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route running all the way across the field, and the DB just can't stay with him because...
Makes a grab for a big play. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Now from the 36-yard line, it's first and 10. To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Florida. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead. They're in that prime spot right now inside their conference. They've got to keep playing well.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Buys a little extra time. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Florida!
Man, and he's hurt. Because defensively, you got him right where you want him. You got him backed up. You got to make him make a play, but you want to make him throw. He doesn't throw because he can do that. Look at him scramble around, make something out of nothing, and run it in for the score.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Pulls and fires complete. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Sooners want to pick up the tempo.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
He's got it on the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got the tight end outside. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
And this QB has been on top of it. He's made good reads, you could tell, taking care of the football, put up a lot of yards. He's over 350 on the day now.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And the defense makes a play, finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
And they've converted their first 2 3rd down opportunities, but a 3rd and long is a different animal. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down. The Sooners will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Grab near the sticks. It's Walker. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon. You got to find him for the positive.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Perfectly thrown ball, nice catch, good tackle, but it's first and goal from the 5.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gator! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First play of the drive, lost a throw. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Fires to the big fella. Across the 25, he's got room. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. And the Sooners in the hurry-up.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
Makes the grab. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. The Sooners can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Fires left. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Punt is on its way. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll leave it with the lone back. Oh, he's got some space. The 30. Inside the touchdown, Florida. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Flanagan. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find their rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the end.
He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. Gets rid of it. He's got it along the sidelines, foot in bounds, and it's a first down. Not much of a secret who they were looking to, but doing something about it is a major problem.
It's so hard to stop on these third downs. You think about it, he can block, and then he can go deep, he can release, intermediate. The tight ends are so valuable in today's football, and especially in the red area. They find him, and they get the first down.
They'll try to get it in with the run. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone.
Touchdown, Gator! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up. Back to throw time running short in the half. Complete to the right. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Wants to go up top on first down. The quick out. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. And the Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Here's the pressure. They're working that left side. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. Unleashes one deep. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
We needed that. Needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
Ready to try the point after. Right down the middle. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He'll start this drive going to the air. He'll take the deep shot. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Rushes on him. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got.
The Sooners will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too. Moving to the other team, that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Right back to the well. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wide receiver. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. To the ground with the back. There he goes! And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
How nice is it as a play caller when you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy. You just know he's going to go make good plays.
Hits him inside the 20, still going. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Gators have moved it inside the 20. Now from inside the red zone. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Florida! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The Sooners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Great play by the cornerback, he was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Sooners will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
The Gators can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's the handoff. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
1st and 10, they're down to the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads it left. Got him, and nobody's close. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
This quarterback has just been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Great job with his decision-making. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards.
And it's picked off at the goal line.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll run the off-tackle play here. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. 1st and 10 from their own 15-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Finds his man down the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
When you get man coverage, you definitely like taking advantage of the inside really quickly. Running a nice slant rack real quick, being physical, getting on the inside, quarterback putting it right on the money.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Takes a shot as he lets it go. He's got it inside the 25. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. They'll go back to work with the 1st down in the final period. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. He's got him. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The Sooners trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Fires into the end zone. Looking for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Boy, if that 1st down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. Pushes toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
And they pay off the drive with a touchdown run, but what a drive. Almost the full length of the field, 98 yards. That's how you put a drive together when you're backed up on your own 2-yard line and get 6.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Quick handoff. Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Gators, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped a gain of 6.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the fourth quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run. Back it up with a pass. Getting the first down. A few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a dub.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for a crease. It's Fire. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. The Gators looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Gator! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense.
Catch inside the 30 and still running. He was on his way. He could smell it. He gets it inside the 10. They stop him at the 9. They'll go to the air. Oh, what a cut! They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Wants to keep it in the air. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into defense because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ballgame, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get into those critical points. Now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Power football with the run. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Gators are at the line, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Bring in the heat. Makes the grab on the left. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. And the Gators will have it 1st and 10. On the move. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. If they can pick up a yard here on 2nd down, that might put this one in the books. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has one stop. They're trying to slam it in. Touchdown, Florida! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0.
Some would say run the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
He'll bring it out. It's Bravo. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. After this, it'll be a wrap. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's taking the deep shot. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He's stopped